Here we are. Disney, Villianous, Sugar, and Spite, Shere Kahn. So we are going through the walkthrough, and this board can be quickly beaten, can also take forever. So before we do anything about the cards, we're going to talk about fire tokens. You have to defeat Mowgli with no fire tokens in play. Mowgli is, of course, the man cub. And with man cubs comes man's red fire. So if your opponent puts them on locations, you need to be able to get rid of them. But speaking of locations, let's go over them. Here we have the river, the council rock, ancient ruins, and the wastelands. So as Shere Khan, the first thing that you really want to do is make sure that you get Mowgli into play. You have one surefire way of doing that. By playing Shere to pick up his trail. Defeat a hero if Mowgli is in your realm. If not, find and play Mowgli. It's a nice quick little effect. Costs 5, but it does bring Mowgli into play. You can put him wherever you want. I'm just throwing him here. Now, once that's in play, you now need allies. So you can take out Mowgli. You can play Hey Cuz, where you reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal an ally. You may play that ally for free. Discard the rest. Now, there are quite a few allies, but in this I'm just going to talk about 3. One of which being Kahn. Kahn gains +2 strength for each attached item. When he would be discarded, you may discard an item attached to him instead. Choose an item from your discard pile, pay its cost, and play it as a activated action. So you put Kahn here, and the way it's sitting right now, you can beat Mowgli, but there's a fire token in play. That's the only reason why I have it there. But you can also play items to attach to Kahn, such as Kahn's Coils. When Kahn's Coils is played, attach it to the villain Kahn. When he is moved, you may move a hero from Kahn's previous location to a new location. So if you need to make sure that heroes are where you need them, move them with Kahn to maybe a higher density area with allies and take them out. But if you don't have the coil and Kahn available, you can play Young and Helpless. Move a hero to a location with an ally, or gain 1 power for each ally in Shere Khan's realm. So if Mowgli was here, you can play that and move him back. There is going to be a lot of moving when it comes to heroes and allies in this. When we get further into the Fate cards, you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, if you happen to take out Mowgli and you put him in the discard pile, but you didn't win because there is a fire token in play, you can play You Will Inform Me First. Discard the top 3 cards of your Fate deck. Now you may shuffle 1 card from your Fate discard pile and put it into the Fate deck. This also works if your opponent has fated you and ended up putting Mowgli into the discard instead of putting him into play because they don't want you to win. So you can make sure that Mowgli goes back into the deck. Now when we get into allies, we have characters like monkeys. They can be activated and pay 1 power for each fire token at their location. Remove all fire tokens from this location and then discard the monkey. So you put the monkeys into play, you activate them, you pay a power, you get rid of the fire token, and now you can take out Mowgli. But you'd also discard your monkeys. Another ally that can be used is King Louie. You can activate him as well, and you move a monkey to any location in Shere Khan's realm. So they have to be in play already. So let's set that back up, put the monkeys over here. You activate King Louie, move the monkeys over. Straightforward. But if you don't have monkeys, or King Louie, you can play It's Me, Shere Kahn. Remove a fire token at Shere Khan's location. So if Shere Khan is at this location, you play that, and it removes the fire token. Nice and simple. Finally, we'll talk about a quick condition card that you can play. If an opponent performs a play a card action, which most opponents would do, play How Interesting, How Delightful. They do any or all of these. Collect 1 power, draw 1 card, and move 1 fire token to a new location. So by playing that, you can move the fire token over to where a monkey is instead of moving a monkey over to where the fire is. But now let's talk about the fate cards. I don't like a lot of these fate cards. They're a little mean. But right from the get-go, we got Man's Red Fire. Play that and put a fire token in. Straightforward. Then there's He's My Friend. Just for the sake of it, we're going to put Mowgli back into play for this. Move Shere Khan over here. He's My Friend. Choose a location in Shere Khan's realm. All heroes at that location get +1 strength. So, boom. Just because he's my friend. Then there's Baloo. This is a very bad card to be forced upon. When another hero would be defeated, place a power token on Baloo instead. When Baloo has 3 power tokens on him, discard the power tokens and Baloo. So if you're sitting here and you use... Where'd Louie go? Louie's in here somewhere. Oh, here, monkey. You use the monkey to attack Mowgli. Baloo takes the hit instead. So you'd have to attack Mowgli 3 more times, but you still get discarded because you're attacking Mowgli. The way around that is to take out Baloo by himself. It's a simple thing. Ka with an item is a 4 strength, so you can take care of Baloo. So it's a very big hiccup if you were really planning on getting rid of Mowgli. Your opponents can also play the vultures. When you play vultures to a location with another hero, when played, move vultures and that hero to another location. So your opponent plays them here, and then they can move right away. Away from Louie and monkeys. There's a lot of heroes in this deck. Because up next is Bagheera. When Bagheera is played, you may move all heroes and allies from his location to any other location. So let's say all of these are allies, and we're getting ready to attack Mowgli. Bagheera shows up, and they move over here, making it so worthless for moving everybody over. So then you're going to have to move everybody over again. And finally, the opponents can play the Wolf Pack. When Wolf Pack is played, defeat a monkey or an item from their location. So if I played that there with Bagheera, the monkeys would then get discarded, so they can't be used to put out a fire. So enough fate cards can really stall this deck. But it can also be taken care of very quickly. When Mowgli was in play on turn, let's say that was turn 2, I brought him into play. Turn 3, I have Kahn in play, put him to Mowgli's location, and defeat him. There's no fire in play. There's a very slim chance of that happening, but let's see if I can make it happen in the upcoming playthrough. Keep your eyes open for that, and we'll see you guys there.